because I didn't feel like I was a whole person before. I literally felt like I was like decaying from the inside out. Ugh. God, like, fuck, like, oh my God, like, it was so crazy, like, fuck. Hi, Wussy. Welcome back to the Trans Agenda. My name is Iv Fischer, and we have a lot to talk about today. We're going to be talking about transitioning. So for those of you who don't know what transitioning is, it's basically taking the steps that you need to take as a trans individual to see yourself authentically and have others see you and recognize you as the gender that you are and not the gender that you were assigned at birth. Some trans people do this by taking hormones, which are like medications. So for example, I take estrogen because I'm a trans woman and I want to counterbalance my estrogen levels with my testosterone levels. I don't even know if counterbalance is the word, but like, you know, I want my estrogen to be high and my testosterone to be low. Does that make sense? For trans men, it's vice versa. They want more testosterone instead of estrogen. But if you are a trans person that's looking to medically transition, I would suggest going to see an endocrinologist, go to the doctor, don't self-medicate, and see what you can do to like better yourself. Being able to medically transition is a privilege that I do not take for granted at all, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I have been able to see these changes. But for those that cannot medically transition, there are other ways to maneuver the system and like live and be your authentic self. I know a lot of trans people that socially transition by changing their appearance, wearing different clothing, adopting a different name, and even like going through the government and like changing your name and changing your gender marker on your ID. The changes that one person sees is not necessarily going to translate onto you in the same way, because we all have different body types, different chemistry, different cells. I think. I don't know.
I don't know anything about geography.
But yeah, transitioning is a journey, and the reward and all of the good things to come out of transitioning is you being able to find what works for you. A transition is really personal and it's not one size fits all. It's not one size fits all. What? There isn't a cookie cutter step-by-step way of transitioning. It's just up to whatever you can do or whatever you would want to do for yourself. Some trans people get surgeries to help themselves, and some trans people just need a name and a good support system and like people to respect their pronouns in order to like feel whole. And it's all valid. It's just like whatever makes you sit in your skin, sit back and be like, this was good. Like, this is what I'm here for. Being happy and living in my truth and not having to hide for anyone. At the end of the day, being a boss, being very much so that bitch, being very much so that girl. You're that girl, I knew you were. And don't be scared to reach out to friends and ask them for their knowledge on like what it means to transition or like how they did it. Of course, like consult your doctor, but I feel like the trans community has curated a pretty good system of knowing what works and like what doesn't work. So I like to reach out to my older trans sisters and just ask like, I'm not gonna lie, transitioning is hard. It's frustrating, it's scary, it's mind-boggling, but in the end, it's so worth it and so rewarding, and I'm so happy. I could never imagine not being where I am now, because I know where I was before, and that was terrible. And if you are in the same position, I can very much so say that it does get better. It gets better once you allow yourself to be happy and take that leap of faith and do those things that you need to do in order to feel whole in yourself. Feel free to reach out. You know what it is on Instagram, iv.fischer, IV, no Y, because that's too many calories. And yeah, hit me up, send me a message, send me a DM, slide in the DMs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, Wussy.